14 on this Thursday. Good morning and welcome to the Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle. In studio guest, a brand new family member, I should say, for the Home and Garden Show, the KHTS Home and Garden Show, which happens this weekend. Dylan, actually it's Kerry Ross with us this morning. Good morning, Kerry.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You are from Realm Home. Realm Home. What is Realm Home?
Yes, we're with Realm Home. So we are, there's two parts really. So one, we're a free mobile app. 50,000 homeowners across the country have downloaded our app to see what your current home value is and then what types of renovations you can do on your property and what they cost. So we provide local all-in estimates right in the app and then also share how those projects would impact your property value. And then luckily for your listeners in California, we also run an advisory service. So what that means is we just know how overwhelming renovating can be. Hard to know you're getting a fair price and what you can build. So with us, we can crunch the numbers so you have all that information in a nice report. What's an all-in pricing estimate? What can I build on my property based on my zoning regulations? So we can crunch the numbers, make sure you're building the right thing. And then in Santa Clarita, we have an awesome network of contractors we vetted, architects, designers, even lending options. So when you're ready for a project, we make sure you have 3 comparable bids. We help you negotiate. You basically have someone in your corner to help you manage the process. Some people call us a home therapist. Some people call us the wedding planner for your home. We're here to kind of support you from start to finish.
Talk about your mobile app. So what kind of information do we put in the mobile app to get what we need? Do we put pictures in? Do we put our ideas in? How does that work exactly?
Yeah, definitely. So you just on realmhome.com, you can download the mobile app on Android or Apple Store, and you just plug in your address. What's amazing about Realm is we have your local data based on the permit data and NMLS data that real estate agents use. So we know your lot size, we know what you can build on your property, and we have tight pricing estimates. You can browse the projects you're considering and customize them as well. Am I doing a kitchen extension? Do I need to knock out this wall or not? What type of cabinets do I want to use? So you can play around with all of that in the app to have accurate local estimates.
Years ago, when I first moved, I've been in Stevenson Ranch now for almost 25 years. And when we first bought the house, the first thing we wanted to do was put in a pool. And we were advised that if we did that, that's not going to necessarily put on any value on the home. So you really need to want to have a pool. And then years later, I'm being told now it is absolutely favorable because everybody wants a pool. So my point in this story is that things change and we need help. We need help because the old ideas we might have had from yesteryear don't necessarily happen today. And so that's why we need a company like you, somebody to coordinate, to help and guide us into the right projects we need to do. What kind of projects, like right now, are popular?
Yeah, obviously, with all the rain we've had, a lot of roofing projects. Like, I don't want to go through this again next year, so let's figure out how our roof is. A lot of homeowners are also doing some of those bigger projects now because they like to travel in the summer. So while their house is under construction, kitchen renovation, home addition, accessory dwelling units or ADUs are really popular where you're converting your garage or adding a home in the backyard.
How does that work exactly, an ADU? I'm hearing, again, this is an ADU that is so new to me. I didn't even know the term until just recently.
Yep.
Why is it taking off, the ADU? It's become so popular. What's happening?
So popular. And California is kind of the leader in the regulations for ADUs and allowing you to do it. I've spoken with thousands of homeowners over the last 3 years. A lot of use cases. Rental income. You can convert your garage pretty easily and quickly so that you can start charging rent or work with traveling nurses, which is a great source of income as well, that are there short time. Then a lot of people that just want more space for their in-laws or for their...
the in-laws.
Yeah, the in-laws.
Put them in the ADU.
Yeah, exactly. Like they just had a kid or their parents are older. And you have a lot of options, which is great. You can extend your home. You can build a detached unit. You can convert your garage. But it's hard to get an accurate read on what you should do if you go right to a contractor first. So we're a good first step in analyzing your options so you build the right thing, because these aren't cheap. Build the right thing and then have the right quote so you get a fair price.
What is one of the biggest mistakes as homeowners? What do we do that's completely off base? What kind of mistake do we make?
Yeah,
without your help.
Yeah, without our help, one thing it's kind of funny, I spoke with a homeowner today, they're doing a kitchen renovation. They have one quote from a contractor for $30,000. They have another for $100,000. That's crazy. So now you're back at square one. Like, where do I go? So just one quick tip, if you're getting multiple quotes from contractors, say the same thing when they're on site. Meaning, know what you want to do and say the same thing to each contractor. That way your bids will actually be comparable to the line item. Some contractors might come on site and they're a little bit more salesy. You want to build a castle with a moat, they'll go for it, but then you have two different bids that are not comparable, and you're kind of back at square one. So I would say always say the same thing when you're on site, and with us, we coach you through your scope of work and help you work out your ideas first. That way the bids are actually comparable when it comes time to sign.
What happens? How do you vet the contractors? Because what if your line item, your list, is the same? You give it to this guy, it's 30. Give it to this guy, it's 100. And you're like, wait, what? Normally, my brain would go, is this guy doing everything to code, permits, the whole bit? That right? And then also, is this guy charging me just way too much? Because 30, 100, you kind of want maybe 50.
Right.
It's something in the middle. So how do you vet these contractors? Make sure they're not fly by night.
Yes. So we put 24 to 40 hours of just work on each contractor that we've onboarded, and we've been here for 3 years, so we have a great relationship with them. It's important to check their history with the city. So that's public data. You can check their permit history. So how many times have they pulled a permit for a kitchen renovation or a home addition? So you have proof they do it. Mm-hmm. Also have proof that their license is them, and it's not like, I'm using my uncle's license, which is something that's common. And then also always see their work in person. So when we run a bidding process with homeowners, you have 3 quotes. We share addresses that you can go visit so you can see the work. And then we've vetted their contracts. So we've done a red flag contract review to ensure that everything's up to market conditions there. Your payment schedules are fair. And then when it comes to bidding, we want all-inclusive, meaning even if you don't know the materials you want yet, let's put an allowance in there so that you know what the all-in bid is early and you don't have surprises or change orders down the line.
Kerry, who are you going to have with you this weekend representing Realm Home at the Home and Garden Show?
Yep, I have my colleague Kay and also my brother, who's also a colleague, also a friend. Mm-hmm. Dylan Ross will be there. And at the home show, we're running a great special. So usually to work with Realm, it's a one-time fee of $499 that we refund to you once you sign with a contractor. And then you have us for all of your projects, unlimited projects, to always be in your corner. At the home show, we reduce it to $299, one-time fee, help with all of your projects. And we'll give you an Amazon gift card. I won't say the amount now, but essentially we're pretty cheap if you come down to the home show.
That's amazing. That's amazing. What a fantastic deal. It's realmhome.com. Check them out online before you come this weekend. But meet everyone from this amazing company that will only help you move forward with your home projects. Whether maybe you're selling, maybe you're not, maybe you're selling in a couple of years and you want to get things started, get the party started. But the app sounds amazing, and I'm so glad you're part of the KHTS Home and Garden show. We, the family here, because we love to include so many different facets of home and garden, and this is something very new to me. And I think it's wonderful that you guys have an idea where you're going to take this app. Pleasure meeting you, Kerry. We'll see you this weekend. Are you ready for about 20,000 people to come through?
Booth 415. We'll be under the tent. We have if you see 2 guys that are 6'2" that look the same, that's my brother and I. So come by and we'll be there. 415 booth number.
That is a man who is ready for the Home and Garden Show. Great meeting you.
You too.
Hometown. More music now.